Well, it looks like there's more server updates as of December 15th. I just wanted to start this off by thanking Yoshida and the team for all the hard work they are invariably putting into trying to fix the server congestion issues and login bugs. Anyways, let's go over this update. So, first of all, if you own the full game with a subscription as of Tuesday, December 21st, you will be granted 14 days of free playtime. 14 days for Final Fantasy XIV. There's a bit of poetry there, don't you think? I mean, yeah, there are players that literally cannot play. If you get home from work at, let's say, 6 PM and are greeted with a 3-hour queue, by the time you get in, it'll be almost bedtime already. That's not even taking into consideration being kicked out of the queue due to some of those errors. Or, kicked off the server. So yeah, that certainly eats into a player's ability to play a game that they are paying a sub to play each month. So given that free 14 days, well, it's a nice touch. Next up, they are suspending the sale and delivery of Final Fantasy XIV Starter Edition and Complete Edition, as well as suspending new registration for the free trial. So it looks like free trial players are deprioritized to sub players, and with all the congestion, they aren't getting to play. It makes sense to stop the sale of those versions of Final Fantasy XIV, as well as suspending the free trial. It wouldn't look good for new players to be coming into a game in this current state. You don't want their first experiences to be fighting to log in. And also, having less players trying to log in will certainly help with queue times and server congestion. So, it sucks that they have to do it, but I can totally see why they did it. Yoshida also said they will be suspending new advertisements for these versions of the game, but some advertisements and the way they were set up means that they can't suspend all of them. The big news here is that they found the issues causing the 2002 error during login queues, and it's a bug that they traced back to the 1.0 version of the game. It was found thanks to some diligent feedback of the player base. They have all the code ready for the fix, and will be implementing it with the 6.01 patch scheduled on Tuesday, December 21st. They said they wanted to implement it with the patch because the patch also has a bunch of new code, and they want to verify that it will all work to help mitigate new bugs from popping up. So, apparently there has been discussion in the community about delaying the Savage Raid tier in lieu of the congestion and login problems, and what Yoshida had to say about the upcoming patch schedule and Savage Raiding is, they aren't going to delay it unless there is some major issues. Yoshida acknowledged that the world first race to clear the Savage content is something players look forward to, but the patch also comes jam-packed full of other content that the majority of the player base would enjoy, and delaying the patch would put a wrench in the pipeline, causing further delays, and that's really all there is to that. I am sure Yoshida would love to make concessions here. He is a hardcore player at heart, but he has to do what he believes is best for the game overall. Yoshida also went over, again, the problems with implementing new data centers. I don't want to sound like a broken record here, so I'll just make a quick recap. There is a worldwide shortage of the supplies needed to get new servers due to you-know-what. They are working on it. They hope to have a roadmap for us by the end of January 2022. Finally, Yoshida ended with inquiries from players unable to play due to errors occurring during payment or code registration. These players were on accounts that were flagged for engaging in suspicious behavior and have been blocked as a part of fraud prevention. I feel like Yoshida was being a bit cheeky here because he said, "As a reminder, we ask you to refrain from using such suspicious services for your own good." I mean, yeah, credit card fraud is a pretty big thing with these suspicious services, so you are putting yourself at risk, so yeah, maybe don't do that. Anyways, that was all for this update. It's nice that they found the underlying problems for that 2002 error, but server congestion probably won't be solved until they can get their hands on the hardware needed to make new servers. So I guess we just have to wait for the end of January 2022 to know what's up with that. If you want to read the full article yourself, it's in the description below. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you are having a happy holiday. I know this is probably putting a bit of a damper on it, but at least Yoshida is being very transparent with us and giving us plenty of updates. Hopefully this will be something we can have a laugh about in the near future. Thanks again, and take care.